Good morning and welcome to Coffee with Bann. So, today's brew is the Java Factory Choco Nut. It's chocolate plus coconut. And today's topic is a little bit different from what I usually do. It's not autistic rambling, it's not me talking about a video game console. This is just my life. How I'm doing. And this episode probably isn't really meant for the masses, so to speak. It's just meant for me. Slightly bitter, definitely taste chocolate, definitely smell coconut at the very least. I'm not sure if I taste it. Well, it's not bad. I definitely do not taste much of the coconut, though. So, with my life, I have been fairly happy these last couple of months. Like, if you know me personally, you know why last year was not a fun one for me, overall. But last year is over and done with. I hope. I think. I assume? It is 26 now, so like, yeah, 25 should be finished. But, last year was difficult for me, we'll say. But this year, depression is not kicking my butt. I've been doing substantially better, and in these last couple of months in particular, or at least like this last month, it's just been, I've been having a lot of fun. I don't even have to think about how my life is going. And part of that is that I've been, working on a particular project that I don't want to disclose too much about just because I don't feel that it's the right time. Not like I'm under an NDA or something. But I've been working on an animated series, and that has been a lot of fun. Writing for it, helping punch up the script. I've been storyboarding as well, and that's a lot of fun. We haven't gotten to animation yet, but that's just because we're waiting on voice actors to submit lines. But, I've been enjoying that quite a lot. And it has genuinely helped me with not being depressed lately. Like, that has been enough fun for me to forget about other things. Namely, Coffee with Bann. Which is why I don't have an autistic rambling thing to do today. That's not to say that I'm going to skip out on Coffee with Bann. I'm still going to make it. I kind of need to continue making it. But with this animated series, I'm really hoping it goes well. Because honestly, I would not mind making this my job. Working on an animated series so far has been incredibly fun, certainly fulfilling. And this might be the first time that I have felt that I could keep doing something maybe for the rest of my life. Or at least that I don't feel that I would get incredibly bored doing it for the rest of my life. And that has been a problem for me. It's kind of why I never picked a career path, It's It's the reason I haven't specifically dived face first into voice acting or singing or anything. But helping work on and semi-kind of directing, it's wonderful. And of course, the people there, particularly Phantasm, being just really cool, helps with that. And so, for the first time in quite a while, I don't feel directionless, you know? And yeah, I've had my YouTube channel for like 10 years. I could have tried to start something over the course of that 10 years. I could have tried to make it my livelihood, but as much as I like YouTube, as much as I like making content for YouTube, it's not a viable career path for most people. Some people get lucky, but that's not the standard. You may have noticed, just by looking at the view count for my Coffee with Bann videos, that I am not so far one of the lucky people. Which, as unfortunate as it is, makes sense. But anyway, as much as I would have liked to make YouTube my career, I think A, working on that stuff mostly alone, and B, the fact that, you know, it's not something that I reasonably would have a path through without an incredible amount of luck, have stopped me from trying to do so. Same with my music making stuff. I make some okay music, but I don't think I could make that a career either, partially because of the whole luck thing again. Anything that requires people to care about your thing is pretty much... How dare you? Notification. Do not notify me, thank you. Anything that requires people to discover you is inherently going to require luck. And as lucky as I can be, I'm incredibly lucky to not have to worry about a lot of things. But as lucky as I can be, I don't think I'm lucky enough for that to become a career path for me. That isn't to say that I'm going to stop with any of it. I'm still going to make music. I've got a new album coming out eventually. But, It's not something that well, no, actually, I guess luck isn't the only factor. Like, you do also have to be talented, usually, or at least entertaining. And I am somewhat talented, somewhat entertaining, and I don't think that I could punch myself up nearly enough to make it viable without incredible amounts of luck. I'm sure I could find my niche, but I don't think A, I have wide enough appeal, or B, I have, well, everything I've talked about. Anyway, enough about the negative. Working on an animated series feels like something that I could do for the rest of my life. Like, genuinely. Beyond that, and music making, which I have also been doing, there's other stuff I've just been enjoying. I've been getting back into anime. Not good anime, mind you. I don't usually watch the good stuff. I like trashy isekai. It's just fun. I don't know why. Although I do like cute romance stuff, too. The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten. That is a cute little romance anime. I'm rewatching it now because Season 2 recently started. It's very cute. But, I've also finally been getting back into video games. Like, I go through a 2-week Minecraft phase every couple of months, generally. But, most of the time, I just go back to whatever is comforting. I kind of stick with comfort games most of the time. So, like, you know, I'll go back to Minecraft, I'll go back to just playing Sonic Generations or Sonic 3. I don't try a whole lot of new stuff, as a general rule, but I also don't go back to stuff that I've already completed most of the time, unless it's one of my comfort games. But recently I have at the very least been going back to, say, Pokemon Scarlet, which, don't get me wrong, not a great game. I'll talk about it eventually, but I've been going back to, like, Shiny Hunt in it, and that's fun. Oh, and I've been playing new Pokemon games. Well, I've been playing Pokemon games for the first time. I beat Pokemon X recently. Story's not great. Gameplay is fine. Solid 6.5, 7 out of 10. But, I'm currently on a playthrough of White, which I have played before, but I haven't really beaten super legitimately, because I played on my mom's copy from, like, Gym 2, and I had a traded Victini. So, I figure I might as well play the way the game was intended. But, like, the shiny hunting thing in Pokemon Scarlet, I've been enjoying that quite a bit. I'm currently trying to shiny hunt all of the Eeveons, which, the Masuda method is very helpful for that. I do not want to try to get all of the Eeveons, without breeding. Currently I've got shiny Eevee and a shiny Glaceon, which I somehow found just out in the wild and noticed that it was shiny without a sound. Shiny Glaceon and regular Glaceon just happen to look very similar. So, that's why I say somehow. There's not a whole lot of difference between the two. I think one is, like, slightly bluer. Anyway. But, that's been enjoyable, even if it's just kind of busy work overall. I'm enjoying it at the very least. And, you know, it's just... life feels good. For the first time in, like, a year, life just feels... well, I guess over a year, but for the first time in more than a year, life just feels overall enjoyable. And of course, I do also want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you for just kind of being here. Anyone who has watched even one episode of this series, it's wonderful. I appreciate you. And I need you to know that. Because honestly, I'm not sure that if I didn't have Coffee with Bann, I probably wouldn't have moved on to, you know, doing the whole animated series thing. Because Coffee with Bann was kind of me trying to make myself hit deadlines and things. You know, rather than just kind of slacking off and doing nothing. And so far, I think that's helping me. but also it just gives me a chance to talk, release my feelings, and I just... thank you. Thank you for watching and giving me the chance to just talk. Regular Coffee with Bann will resume next week. I don't know what I'll be talking about, but it will. And this has been Coffee with Bann.